Hey everybody, Grant here, Mega City Performance. So you can see, I got a CVK carb here. I'm taking off the mixture screw plug. Now, I already started using my fancy Snap-on Mechanics left-handed cobalt drill bit set, which is a real thing. But the 7/64 is too small. The normal procedure, the recommended procedure, is using a Dremel with a wee little bit on it, so you can go really slow. Most people don't have that. So normally I use either the Dremel or left-handed bits. My left-handed bit that I want to use is too dull. I haven't sharpened it. So I'm going to use a regular bit because that's what most people will do. So as you can see, I've already started. But how I started is I used a spring-loaded center punch. And I just made a good starting point for the drill bit. And then you start drilling slowly. And the trick is, especially with a right-handed bit, there we go, that one's nice and sharp. You go very slow. Little by little, you go through that screw. A variable speed drill is a must. You can't do this without it. So just go very slow, keep checking how far through you're getting through that cover. You want to just see on the other side, you want to just see that you're breaking through. Then you go up a size on the drill bit. If you go too far and you hit the screw underneath, you can turn it in hard enough to bust the tip off in the carb. And maybe 10% of the time you'll get that tip out. If you don't, it's ruined. Now I'm actually going slower than normal because I want to impress upon everybody how absolutely critical it is to go slow. Because if you break through, you're going to ruin the carb, good chance. Now I can actually feel it when it breaks through, but again, I want to impress everybody how delicate this is. So you can see, maybe, got a good hole going. We'll just keep going further. You can see I haven't broke through yet. Trying to do this through the camera is a bit challenging. And that is about 1/8 thick, so we're real close now to going through. This first hole is kind of just a pilot hole. Oh, there we go. Through. Okay. First cut done. Now we're going to switch it up, go to a bigger bit. I'm going from 7/64 to 5/32. Anywhere in there is good, but I find that works really well for me. So now, again, real careful and have the bit turning real slow. You don't want to go into that mixture screw hardly at all. So now, just get her to go all the way through. If you get lucky, the drill bit could even grab it and twist it and almost spin it out for you. I'm never usually that lucky. You gotta be real careful. And it's very hard to do looking through the lens of the camera. Having the hole a little bit, there we go, cut through. Having the hole a wee bit off center actually doesn't hurt, because then you weaken one side of that cap. Now normally I could just pop it out right here, but I want to go up to a 3/16. I don't think that'll be too big. And I'll show you how careful you can actually be. This is definitely going to be our final cut. Oh, and look at that. That's why I went up to the 3/16, because you get the walls weak enough on one side and the thing will often grab and pull right out, which it did. If it doesn't, see if I can get it off. There we go. If it doesn't, you can see that sucker's cut almost all the way through. So by the time you get a 3/16 through there, or say your hole is a little off center and 3/16 is too big, you can go smaller. But once you get about 40 thou down, you can normally just stick anything in there and pry it out. Simple as that. It is delicate. You gotta have a drill that'll go really slow. You don't want to wreck a car, because it's going to cost you probably a couple $100 on eBay, and I wouldn't even want to price one out from Kawasaki. But that's as simple as it is. That mixture screw is now uncovered and ready to come out. Next video, I'm going to show you how to clean the car properly. I'm going to explain what everything is. A lot of people don't know this is a coating enrichener. You can see from the deposits that maybe it probably needs a new O-ring, at least, or a diaphragm. Seeping a little bit. And that's vacuum operated. When you close the throttle at high RPM, that sucker shuts off the air to the pilot circuit. Anyway, cap off, video done. Thanks everybody. Grant here, Mega City Performance. Have a good day.